To me, Irish people are the funniest in the world. They just are.
Oh, this looks amazing.
I just love any food that comes with its own home.
Everyone's a comedian.
Anything else?
Some greens.
What do you think I am? A juggler?
Stunning. Inspirational. Would you look at the brushstrokes on it?
I think the reason I see comedy in everything is because I was surrounded by it growing up. That's good.
You wouldn't know we're 105.
You're 105.
Between us. Do you know what? There's only one word for that. Absolutely cracker.
Hi, how are you? In Ireland, one of the greatest compliments you can give someone is to describe them as a character.
If you find any pearls, give them to me, okay?
Come on, Slowco. Come on, I'm coming. You couldn't run the leg to yourself.
Because as every writer knows, it's the characters you remember long after you've forgotten the story.
Fill your heart with Ireland. Discover more at ireland.com.
Eurogold is driven by being the best civil engineering contractor in the Northwest, ensuring its clients are given the highest level of service that they deserve. Eurogold work in a wide range of industry sectors, including house building, highways, commercial and industrial build.
La Vita is an award-winning, independently run Italian restaurant. Located on Rose Lane in the heart of Liverpool, real Italian-style dishes, using the best ingredients, skillfully prepared by our chefs. Come and try our serious Italian experience.
The Warrington Irish Club. Friendly and welcoming club keeping the Irish culture alive. We have Irish and country music every Saturday night, tribute nights, race nights, charity nights and karaoke. All live sports are shown on big screens. We have snooker, dominoes and crown green bowling teams along with arts and craft. Pop in for a friendly welcome and book your event at the Warrington Irish Club.
Jerry Flynn Events presents the original Beat in the Heat on the Costa del Sol. Now in its 23rd year, the Costa del Dance takes place between the 1st and the 11th of April 2024 at the Hotel Amaragua, Torremolinos. Prices start from £680 sterling or €782 for a 7 or 10 night stay with dinner, bed and breakfast featuring the best in country, Irish, ceilidh and set dancing. To book, phone 01254 445 050 or visit jerryflynnevents.com.
Hello, good evening and welcome to the show. It's Christmas time and usually around this time of the year we look back on some of the programmes that were broadcast during the last 12 months. And what a bumper year it's been. Thank you to so many of you for contacting us for us to come along and film your events. It has been an absolute pleasure to meet you all. Now we're going to make a start with our very first clip from our sponsors, the Eurogold Group, who held a very successful day at the Worsley Marriott Hotel, a golf day which was a fundraising event for Hope House Hospice. Liam, I know that you've been really busy leading up to this golf day. A lot of work goes on behind the scenes.
It does, yeah, a lot of work by more than just me. Emma Bricklin, Damien's daughter, looks after the clients. I tend to get involved with it with the sponsors, our suppliers. But yeah, there's a lot of work involved, and obviously you can see the results today.
Rob, another fantastic day at the golf here.
Brilliant day. Lucky we had the weather, and great to be here as always.
And this is your 4th year here, of course.
Yeah, apart from COVID interrupting 1 year, yeah, it's 4th year, and probably be back again next year. Another great day on the course.
I was Team Euro today. I was against these two, so we won our match play today. So no, it went really well for me. It was good.
Do you play a lot of golf?
Not as much as I want to.
Well, how did things go for you today? I've seen you in the bushes there a while.
That was the one out of the 17 holes what was in the bushes. The rest were on the green.
I'm here doing Beat the Pro. I'm here on the signature hole, the 7th. How it works is I tee off, and if I miss the green, then the players automatically win a prize. And if I hit the green, they've got to try to get nearer to the pin than me, and again, they'll win a prize. So it's all good fun.
It is all good fun, but you're really busy. They're coming at you thick and fast here.
They are. We've got 21 groups, which is good. We've got a lot of players playing today.
We're very lucky we've got the brilliant Ian Holloway. Let's have a round of applause.
I've been brushing up on my life story, and I do it in 2 halves, which is the story of my life really. Football, obviously, first half, second half. And first half I will explain some of the things I've said and tell people why, with my story of my childhood and my mum and my dad and how they met and things like that. And then we'll have a question and answers, and that should be a bit of fun. Hopefully, the people would have enjoyed a couple of rounds of golf, and they'll be ready for something to eat and a few drinks. You know, there's lots of great sport out there, but football's my life, and it taught me about who I am and how I need other people to express myself. So hopefully the golfers will understand that when I start talking, because golf to me is a very frustrating game. I should be better at it, and why I hit one good shot and then I hit an awful shot, I do not understand.
Today's been amazing, really. Yeah, so, people coming in complaining it was too hot.
Everyone enjoyed a great day, and a special thank you to Damien Brickland, the Managing Director of the Eurogoal Group, for all his great support to the show down the years. A special thank you to everybody at the Eurogoal Group and the Lullavita restaurant. Now, what a fantastic year it was for festivals, and of course Craic by the Creek started it all off earlier on in the year. We went along to this 3-day event showcasing the very best in Irish entertainment.
Craic by the Creek, are you ready? Oh, come on, are you ready?
Donald, you must be really happy. What an excellent weekend it's been.
Yeah, so far it's been brilliant, and we had the rain forecast looked terrible, but to be honest, it's not been too bad. We've been quite lucky in the end, considering looking at the forecasts, and the music's been brilliant, and all the bands so far have been great, well received, and everyone's loved them. So.
You can hear them all screaming and shouting. You know, just shows you the Irish love a party no matter what the weather.
You know, I think the rain has brought them to life. Do you know, honest to God, everybody's been out here, smiles on their faces, having such a wonderful time.
It's like
oh,
dance out
completely. Everyone I speak to, we were really worried it dampened the souls. Everyone's just getting on with it, and everyone's just absolutely having a ball.
Yeah.
And we're so proud because of how many people tell us how good it is.
Yeah.
You know, and I can talk for all of 3 of us, Matt's not here, but how great it feels when someone says, this is on my calendar every year, nothing gets in the way.
Welcome back to Craic by the Creek.
Delighted to be here, yeah. This is my second time appearing at this great festival. We did it the first year and then back here this year, so delighted to be here.
Well, look, there's a huge crowd there waiting for you to go on stage, and they're all so much looking forward to you performing here tonight.
Yeah, I'm really excited to be here. I had great reports from last year. Apparently it was a really big success, so yeah, apparently this year is bigger and better than ever.
we always talk about how the Irish community, you know, it's how it's thriving and thing, but we also want to see how it can go forward and everything else. So I came last year, it was my first time ever hearing about it, and definitely came back this year. The lads are doing an amazing job, you know, bringing Irish culture and keeping it going, and it's going from strength to strength. It's sold out as well.
The summer is always busy with festivals at home in Ireland, and it's pretty much every weekend there's 2 or 3 festivals, but it's nice to come over to Manchester. We did Craic by the Creek last year and it was one of our favourites, so I'm delighted to be back.
Alan, 3 years of Craic by the Creek and it's still going strong.
Martin, it's unbelievable. What a success story. I mean, the very first one, it came straight out of lockdown, and you know, I don't think people knew what to expect. They'd heard about this Craic by the Creek. What was it? Was it in a field? Was it in a farm? Was it going to be like Glastonbury? And you know, the first year that they had it, it was unbelievable because, as I say, out of lockdown, the weather was brilliant, and here we are 3 festivals later on the third one, and it's just been a major success.
Well done to Donald Scally, Matt Kelly and Patrick Brennan for organising this great event, and we're all looking forward to next year's one. Now, the Kane Academy in Huddersfield is run by Rebecca Kane, and she's got a very special young girl there learning Irish dancing. Her name is Taaliyah Bates. The difference with Taaliyah is that she's totally blind. Take a look at this.
I listened to some people Irish dancing and I thought I really want to do it, and then my school teacher from my primary school was telling me about Irish dancing and I started getting inspired from her.
My first teacher was quite elderly and she couldn't really do the dancing herself. At that point, she was in her late 60s, early 70s, and she used to get down on her hands and knees and put your feet in the positions. So I'm basically just replicating that teaching model that my first teacher had, and you know, she got me through into open within 3 years. You know, I'm just following in those footsteps really. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, good. Hop 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, jump 2, 3, jump 2, 3.
Do you like dancing with other children or do you like dancing on your own?
I like a bit of both. It depends what I'm doing. It depends. Yeah. Like if I'm working on a performance, I like doing it on my own to practice.
So what age are you now, Taaliyah?
I'm 12.
So when did you start doing Irish dancing?
Back in August last year.
Wow, you've learned really quickly, haven't you?
Yeah.
You've done really well. Are you proud of yourself?
Yeah, I'm really proud of myself.
I'd say it's not just her confidence that's grown, but also the benefits of Irish dancing. You can kind of see those benefits from even her posture and the muscular strength that she's gained from doing the dancing. So, you know, some people might say if they saw the first videos of her dancing when she came in that, you know, she could barely kind of walk unassisted, you know, that the muscle strength was kind of a little bit more kind of hunched over, and now she's getting that posture, you know, how we love it in Irish dancing and what makes us different to other dance styles. The crux of Irish dance really is the rhythm and the timing, and that's only something that you can get from hearing.
Have you got some favourite songs and music that you like?
Tell Me Ma. I like Tell Me Ma.
Oh, that's a great Irish song.
Yeah, I like my Irish music.
It just goes to show if you're determined enough, you can do most things in life. Well done to Taaliyah for the great effort she's putting in to Irish dancing. Continue with it, Taaliyah. We're all proud of you. Now we'll take a break and we'll be back with you in 2 minutes.
To me, Irish people are the funniest in the world. They just are.
Oh, this looks amazing.
I just love any food that comes with its own home.
Everyone's a comedian.
Anything else?
Some greens.
What do you think I am? A juggler?
Stunning.
Inspirational. Would you look at the brushstrokes on it?
I think the reason I see comedy in everything is because I was surrounded by it growing up.
That's good. You wouldn't know we're 105.
You're 105.
Between us.
Do you know what? There's only one word for that. Absolutely cracker.
Hi, how are you? In Ireland, one of the greatest compliments you can give someone is to describe them as a character.
If you find any pearls, give them to me, okay?
Come on, Slowco. Come on, I'm coming. You couldn't run the leg to yourself.
Because as every writer knows, it's the characters you remember long after you've forgotten the story.
Fill your heart with Ireland. Discover more at ireland.com.
Eurogold is driven by being the best civil engineering contractor in the Northwest, ensuring its clients are given the highest level of service that they deserve. Eurogold work in a wide range of industry sectors, including house building, highways, commercial and industrial build.
La Vita is an award-winning, independently run Italian restaurant. Located on Rose Lane in the heart of Liverpool, real Italian-style dishes, using the best ingredients, skillfully prepared by our chefs. Come and try our serious Italian experience.
The Warrington Irish Club, a friendly and welcoming club keeping the Irish culture alive. We have Irish and country music every Saturday night, tribute nights, race nights, charity nights and karaoke. All live sports are shown on big screens. We have snooker, dominoes and crown green bowling teams along with arts and craft. Pop in for a friendly welcome and book your event at the Warrington Irish Club.
Jerry Flynn Events presents the original Beat in the Heat on the Costa del Sol. Now in its 23rd year, the Costa del Dance takes place between the 1st and the 11th of April 2024 at the Hotel Amaragua, Torremolinos. Prices start from £680 sterling or €782 for a 7 or 10 night stay with dinner, bed and breakfast featuring the best in country, Irish, ceilidh and set dancing. To book, phone 01254 445 050 or visit jerryflynnevents.com.
Welcome back. We hope you're all enjoying the show so far. Now, the Black Swan Pub in Luton had been closed for quite a while. And then 14 friends got together to buy it out and refurbish it and open it up for the local community. And we went along to their opening night. Siobhan, tell me a little bit about the Black Swan.
Okay, the Black Swan has stood on this site for nearly 200 years. It would be its bicentenary in 2 years' time, in 24. And it was originally a white swan, and at the beginning of in the 1900s it burnt down and they rebuilt it and it was renamed the Black Swan. It was going to be another sad story of another pub in Luton closing, and thanks to the 14 men that got into the syndicate, they've regenerated. As you can see tonight, it's a thriving facility that's going to be well used and is well needed, especially for the young people in this town, because they have nowhere to go.
So we've just really refurbished the pub to bring it more into line with other pubs and get more people in here, and we spent a lot of hard work into it. And like as Siobhan said, it was a high store moment. It was suggested predominantly in the Irish bar, but then also wanted the other side involved, so word was put around and we've all got involved in it and so excited to do it. There is a golf society, but that's been going for a long time. There's a board in the bar there, as you can see, there's names on it. It's been going for a long, long time. A lot of the members are no longer here, unfortunately, but we're still keeping it going.
Jim, obviously a lot of time and effort has gone into refurbishing the bar and the whole premises.
Yeah, unfortunately the bar has been neglected and the premises, and so what we've done, we decided the 14 of us to get together and revamp as much as we can. We've spent money and literally painted both bars, refurbished, upgraded all the furniture, and we've put a marquee in the back end as well for smaller functions, for maybe communions or funerals or whatever. Within the last couple of weeks now, the turnaround has been superb. And we're looking now to do other things, especially charities. As you probably know, we do charities as well. So there'll be fundraisers, and that's what we aim for, is to get people together, get the community together and get all behind each other and raise money for good charities.
When I came from London, which I lived for a number of years, I came out to Luton and was probably one of the first pubs I came to, and that's probably over 25 years ago. Brilliant. That time it was an English landlord that was in the pub, but it's great now to see it back again, and I must pay tribute to the committee, and they've made a fantastic job of it. Absolutely fantastic.
It's been a great bonding experience. I think there's been a lot of late nights and weekends, like we've turned it around in the last month, which I think is incredible considering we all have full-time jobs as well. So it's been good fun. It's been hard work. There's not been a bad word. We've been very lucky that we've all got on so well, and it was a great. I think that sets us in a good stead for the future, because we did all, and we are united now through that experience.
We're delighted to know that the Black Swan in Luton is doing so well. They're coming up for their first anniversary, so well done to all 14 of you. Now, Women's International Day is a huge event right across the world, and there was a special women's walk in Manchester, and our own Irish women was heavily involved. Sarah, what a great day to be in the centre of Manchester with all these ladies.
It's fantastic, Martin. So this is the Walk for Women that Manchester City Council organises every year. Is a great event in itself, but this year we have the Women of Irish Heritage marching as a separate entity, I suppose. So we're all out in our green to recognise us or symbolise us as being women of Irish heritage. It's fantastic.
Really impressed by the amount of Irish women here today, and you've got Jean-Louise Maguire as well leading the parade with some great music.
Absolutely. Oh look, it's fantastic. So this time last year was actually the launch of the Women of Irish Heritage Network. So we had an event on International Women's Day itself, the 8th of March last year, at the People's History Museum, and the network honestly has just grown from strength to strength.
Come on, Ireland! Breeze, tell me a little bit about Freya.
Freya is an exciting initiative across 3 charities in the north of England. Irish Community Care, which is the charity I work for, based in Liverpool, Irish Community Care Manchester, and Leeds Irish Health and Homes. And the 3 charities have come together a few years ago now just to see how we can work collaboratively to make things better for vulnerable people in our communities. And we're absolutely delighted that the Women of Irish Heritage Network is part of Freya. It's an exciting part of our journey.
The Women's Irish Heritage Network Group is a network that we set up a year ago to support women of Irish heritage living here in the north of England. And the network was set up really to bring professional women in the region together to help them share ideas, people with a common heritage that could come together and discuss business. But it was also set up to really help us give back to those people that emigrated to the north of England in the 50s, to really create an opportunity for us to give back to those people that made sacrifices to come to England to build a new future for their children over here.
As we rebuild and recover through these testing economic times, we must all stand together and work towards a fairer, more just society. We must strive to ensure that equity for all women is a guarantee and not just a hope for the future.
through being a member of this group, I've realised how many people I know who have Irish connections that I didn't previously realise had Irish connections. You know, we always say, don't we, that everyone has a bit of Irish in them somewhere, and it's certainly coming it's certainly coming forward now.
I know it's Women's International Walk here today, but it feels as though it's an Irish walk.
It definitely feels like the majority are in green up there. Yeah, it's fantastic, and I'm so proud to be part of it, and it's almost emotional.
Now, you can't beat a good bit of Irish traditional music to lift the spirits, and they've certainly done that on the walk. Now, Canon McNally, who hails from Louisburgh in County Mayo, celebrated 60 years in the priesthood earlier on this year, and there was a lovely Thanksgiving Mass and celebration for him at St Jude's Roman Catholic Church in Wigan.
As one gets older, two words should be uppermost in one's vocabulary. And the two words are, thank you. The people have been my oxygen.
My father had a late saying that once you reach the age of 40, there's only 6 months in every year. Harold Wilson said that a week was a long time in politics. And I said, well, if that is true, then definitely 60 years is a long time, a very long time in priestly work, priestly ministry. But as I hasten to add, it's been a time of fulfillment, satisfaction and happiness.
It's a wonderful day, isn't it? I mean, what's such an achievement as well, 60 years in the priesthood. And I think particularly it was important for me to be here today because of the Canon's work that he's done over so many years for the Irish community in this part of the world. And just to be able to recognise that, it was really important to be here.
Gerard, I know you made the journey over from Westport, especially to be here today.
That's correct. Father Pat is my first cousin. Father Pat's father and my father were two brothers. He loves coming home and loves going back to Louisburgh, to his roots in Louisburgh. Yeah. Father Pat would be the nearest and dearest true brother I would ever have.
I have a special message here from the parish priest of Louisburgh in County Mayo. 1963 was a historic year for many reasons, but it will always remain special for you and your family as the year of your ordination. So great men came from Louisburgh. Give Canon McNally a nice round of applause.
I've been very, very fortunate here, and I got very, very involved in the community here. I became the local dean of the Wigan area and also became chaplain to the mayors, and I was involved ecumenically as well with the Anglicans and Methodists, and we worked very, very well together for the community.
Roisin, I believe it's a very special day for your school children because they were actually singing here in church today.
They were indeed, yes they were indeed. They were singing for Canon McNally for his 60th Jubilee, yes.
That was lovely. And I believe you made a lovely presentation to him as well.
We did, we made a map actually of his townland, Carnoustie in County Mayo, and Father really appreciated it.
I've known him for 30 years since he's come to Wigan. He's come to Wigan 30 years ago as a parish priest of St Jude, and I've known him since then. He's been the chaplain of the Branbaroo Club for the 20 years, and he's sent to St Patrick's Day Mass there every year for the last 20 years.
Now I know he's a great friend of yours as well.
Oh, great friends, yeah. We're great friends, yeah. I go and see him regular, and we're great friends, yeah. Do everything together.
Many congratulations to you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed. And thank you for the great work that you do as well. It's appreciated very much by the community.
It was a lovely day with Canon McNally and all his friends. Now, I want to take this opportunity to thank all the people involved with the show behind the scenes. Without them, we wouldn't have a show. So from them, and from me, we want to wish you all a very happy, holy and peaceful Christmas, and we'll see you next week.